Hello, Aries, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading, Aries. Let's see um, what your reading is about. Okay, let me get started. We have the Two of Swords. There is some kind of, uh, you know, you're not able to take a decision or take a call on something, and it's crossed by Three of Cups. So I do feel that it's about a conversation you would like to have with somebody or with a group of people, which you're a little undecided about. Now let's see why. You moved away from them some time back because they were pretty, let's say, a little controlling, or they could be a little negative, or they kind of had that energy which kind of pulled you down, Aries. So you had decided in the past that you don't want to connect with them, you'd rather move away from them, and you did that for a period of time, and now you're looking at reconsidering that decision, and you're wondering, there is something in you which wants to connect with them for some reason, and you are mulling over that should you take the initiative, should you take the step to connect with them, send a message, and that's one thing you're not able to decide, should you or should you not. Now let's see what's coming up for you. Oh, what's crossing you, I mean, sorry, what's coming up for you. You have the Seven of Swords and you have the Star. So with this, I feel that you are again, it's a card of not being, it's a card of moving away from something, not trying to it's like you're not sure, you probably want to try some means of finding out whether they are interested in talking to you or no. All right, some of you could also be probably just kind of keeping a track on their social media pages, what they are doing, and what's happening with them, etc., so that you could just keep a tab on them, that what's happening in their life, and based on which you can probably decide whether you want to connect or reconnect, or not or just completely move away. So with that social media information, you are getting a little bit of some information from regarding them, which you want to assess before you take that decision. And otherwise also, you could be talking to probably common friends or people who know both of you, and getting some information about them, just to see what's happening, and based on that, probably you feel that you can decide whether you want to connect with them or no, and what their take is with respect to you. So you're wanting some kind of feedback response from these people about yourself. And then we have the Star card over here, which is talking of you're waiting for probably sometime in the future, maybe it'll happen, or you're just wishing that for some, that somehow you connect with them. You at this point in time, Aries, you are not quite keen on whether you should or you should not. And with the Star card, you're probably hoping that let that maybe things will fall into place on their own. Now let's see what this Star card is about. The other cards are pretty straightforward, and here we have the Knight of Cups. So you may be also drawing up a little plan for yourself for the future, that maybe in the future, or maybe your dream is that you make the approach to them with the Chariot card over here, and we also have the Lovers. So Aries, you are looking at this offer which you want to take towards them. You feel that they are somebody who's very important to you in your life. Okay, it's like you feel a little incomplete without them. The Lovers card is the card of the soul journey as well. So you do feel a little incomplete without these group of people, or without this one person. For most of you, it's a group of people, it's like that. So I do feel that in the future, probably you are looking at approaching them, but that is something for the future, if you feel that none of these things work. But maybe in some point in time, when you are completely at ease, you could be drawing up some plan to move towards them. So Aries, what's your energy? I'm not surprised. It's the Five of Wands. You are pretty conflicted about should you not. You got a lot of pros and cons with respect to this. And I also feel that you are also waiting for them to take the initiative. So you feel that should you do it or should you wait for them to do it, to initiate contact. So that is the kind of conflict which is going on with you. What are your expectations? You are expecting some kind of a new beginning, you are expecting some kind of message, you are you feel that fire rekindling in you, you want to connect with them. And you're looking at you're expecting that somehow conversation should flow between both of you. And with the fear, you also have the high priestess. You might feel that this is probably just something um let me get you something. Let me get the outcome card. Okay, the outcome card is nine of waiting. I was going to say it is a card of waiting. So nine of wands, but you feel that you need a little more information, and you also need a little sign from the universe. Aries, with the high priestess, you feel that it would be a good idea if the universe is giving would give you a sign whether you should proceed with this and whether it's going to work out nicely. And for some of you, with this fear card the high priestess coming in that part of the reading, you are not trusting your intuition, you're not interested trusting the signs also which are coming towards you. You're doubtful of those as well. Okay, but all in all, I think you will take some more time to finally figure out what you would like to do, and whether you should continue waiting. It's a time for you to decide what you would want as well. So I think a little more introspection would be required. Let's get some guidance from the oracle. This is the moose card you've got. So it says that you pretty much know with the high priestess over here. I said, you're getting indications, external, internal as well, but you are, second guessing, you're doubting them. So here the moose card says, you know what you want. You know what it's very clear you want this connection, you want to reconnect with them, but you are looking at validation from another source to tell you that yes, it is fine, you can go ahead. And we have the elephant energy here. It says you will overcome any obstacle. So it would be a good idea to cut short the waiting for yourself and go ahead, because there is some part of you which really wants to reconnect with all of them. Okay, and I think you're just putting off the inevitable. You're just delaying this reconnection, you're just delaying this delaying this entire process, Aries, when you know very well that sooner or later you will want to communicate, because we've got the Knight of Cups over here, the Chariot here, and the Lover. So at some point in time, you are going to reconnect, but what you're waiting for, what kind of validation you're waiting for is probably best. But the fact is that you're still waiting for some kind of confirmation, whether. And I think with the moose card over here, it says that if you, you know what to do, you know what you want, but there is a reason why you're waiting. Just let me get a card. So why is Aries waiting, and what are you waiting for, when deep within that this is some person, or these are people you would love to have in your life for a long time. So just let's clear that also. So why is Aries waiting? So we have the Knight of Wands. So with let's get this. All right, so you feel that the other person. Okay, so you are waiting. Why? Because you feel that if you move towards it, would you like to continue working with this person? Would it bring about okay, I get it. You're waiting because you feel that if you rush into it suddenly, like the way you feel that you need to really reconnect with this person, you feel that if I just kind of just send a message, or call them, or somehow connect with them completely, at the moment you really feel like it, you might feel that it could bring about a lot of changes in your life. It could bring about something which is unexpected, which you might not which you might need to put in a lot of effort to bring kind of back on track. You don't want to upset the cart for now, Aries. That's what I get. That is why you want to go in a very planned and systematic manner, so that there is nothing you want to keep everything covered, you want to be sure of everything, you don't want to take a risk. And I think that is what you're wanting wondering that if I just go ahead without a plan, and if it goes all haywire, then how am I going to get things back on track? That is why you're waiting. That's why you want the confirmation that if you do it and when you do it, that is the right time, so that nothing gets upset for you or for the other person. I think it's more for you rather than the other person. That's why you don't want to take that impulsive decision, because though you know very well that you want to have them back in your life, but you don't want to be impulsive lest it upsets the apple cart, and then you spend a lot of time trying to bring back things. Okay, so if that is the case, then what's your guidance? Okay, you don't want to but it does say over here, if these are the reasons why you're waiting, the elephant energy says that you will overcome all obstacles. So it does mention that you do feel that there could be something which could go haywire, which could go in an unexpected manner, but the card says that you will know how to handle all these things. So there is that element of I would say surprise in your connection with this person, but whatever it is, you are more than qualified and equipped to handle those things. So what's your guidance? You have the Queen of Wands. Follow through with your passion, Aries. Follow through with your passion. It's not, see, the cards are saying that it might bring about some surprises and unexpected ones at that, but you have it in you to deal with them and to handle them and to overcome them. So that was your reading, Aries, and I'll wrap it up with that. Thank you for watching.